Hey guys, Sausage here, and welcome to a Meatball and Sausage news. Also, it's going to be a server update as well, just to show you a few things that are currently happening on and around the server. First of all, Whamsy has kindly done these teleports for taking you to other places currently on the server. So if you played Survival 1.7, that'll be there. If you if you want to have creative mode, I guess that's that. Pig races, if you want to do some of those, and that'll take you to the Old Kingdom. I will need to put these in a specific place. I was aware of this Whamsy as well, by the way. I did know I need to put these in a specific place, so don't worry about that. That's perfectly fine. Also, Meatball will, fingers crossed, be watching this, so this is much of a tour for him to show him what I've been building as well. So, to start with, for those of you who don't know, because there are a few more subscribers, this is the Minecraft server that is for this channel. And I'm currently in the middle of building a city, so this is more of an update for all of the new subscribers. Hello and welcome, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you'll enjoy the videos and stuff while you're here. It's nice to have a few more. So yeah, I'm building a city. This is stuff I did work on like last year, so this is the kingdom. A lot of it is unfinished, so yeah, this is mostly just a creative server. There's nothing really for mini games at the moment. However, this here is the Meatball and Sausage office block. This is where all the magic happens, or, well, role-playing where the magic will happen, where supposedly all the videos will be produced and sent out. So yeah, this is one that I've built all on myself. This floor here is the offices, so this is where all the ops and everything get their own little office section, so everyone here can have a little place to work at, little workstation, and we've got Whamsy working away here. Good job, Whamsy. Good job. He's always on this server working away. Though he looks oddly like a testificate. Nah, can't be. He wouldn't do that. So yeah, I have been building like roads and stuff for all those people that haven't seen. So I've got like roads and everything. This is the multi-story car park. I built this multi-story car park with the help of Cheesecake. Cheesecake is my girlfriend, and that doesn't mean I go out with a cheesecake, it just means nickname Cheesecake, and this is why it's called the Cheesecake car park, because she helped me design this, like give me ideas behind it, and I was the one who put the magic into action and built the thing. We've got the stairs next to it, which will take you up, so let's see, if we're not flying around, because when you come on I'm going to try and limit it so flight isn't allowed in the city, because it will spoil the illusion, you see, because down here it actually looks like I'm within a city. So these are your stairs. Ignore the giant giraffe, that's just something that I will be removing, but yes, as you can see, giant giraffe or something like that. So you've got these stairs here, they'll take you all the way up to the top of the car park, which is fantastic. We've got here the supermarket, which is Asda. For those who have no idea what I mean by Asda, that is the alternative for this server of Asda. Asda is a UK supermarket. This is going to be an ATM machine next to it. Very basics decorations inside for shelving and fridges. Very basic, still needs to be finished. We've got here Whamsy's Hooker Transport Incorporated truck. So he put that there. You got item frames working. This, for those who saw it previously, this thing here was the fancy flower shop, had the giant FFS on the top. I thought it looked too fantasy, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to make this a modern city, but it looked too fantasy for what it was previously. So starting to redo the buildings here, give them an outer shell, and then you go inside, they have an inner shell. So this will be the fancy flower shop inside, and I'll need to decorate stuff in there. This here was the toy shop. I've recently just started doing the outer shell, and then the inside with the toy shop is that. This one here is Rosie's meat shop. This was one that I reckon she put in because I haven't done that. This is Whamsy's building interior. He is doing something in here. I have no idea what, so I leave him to it. This little thing here is the start of a museum by SyncTech. I'm going to relocate the museum to the opposite side, but yes. This monumental structure that is still work in progress, because there's a clock tower that's supposed to be on the top, but I'm trying to figure that out, will be the train station. So this is going to be a train station. We've already got the ticket booths all set up, so you can like queue up on this carpet sort of, and then you buy a train ticket here. You'll exit through here. I'm going to have a giant signboard in the middle here, which Whamsy reminded me, for the train times. I need to do that. Then you'll come out here. This is where the first carriage will be. Then there'll be another one and another one on these tracks. They'll go all the way that way. There'll be teleporters within the carriages. So, for example, when this has been finished, there'll be seats in here. You'll take your seat, but step on a pressure plate. That'll teleport you to another carriage further that way. It'll take you to the residential district where the housing is. And then there'll be if I come down on the underpass, down here, this side, where there's nothing at the moment, will be another train that will take you that way to the industrial sector. So yeah, and then there'll be ones coming back. Starting to build out the roads as well, because the roads need to be built out. That's something that needs to be done. This is the giant statue of me when I had my suit on. Rosie put all the decoration on the front. I just built the shape of me. We've got more lorries around. That's nothing to worry about. That was the start of Wham's train station. Those of you who have played Saints Row the Third will get the reference here, but if you come down this really grungy, seedy looking alleyway, round the back of the car park, I'm starting to build the leather and lace shop from Saints Row the Third. So it's kind of like an adult shop that sells adult toys and stuff, so that's what will be in here. It's still very much work in progress, but that's what's behind the car park, and you can't really see it, so you've got like this really dingy and dreary alleyway that you go down to get to it. It's because every city has one. If you're building a real city, every city has one. And yeah, so that's the start there. We'll go across here. Go quickly. There we go. We'll go down this alleyway here that I've recently put here. Walls. I've put some walls here. If you listen carefully, it might work. Did it work? No, do these not work now? There we go. It does a bark noise for when you come in towards the park. This is the park. Now, a lot of this park wasn't designed by me. A lot of this has been made by the people on the server. This giant observation tower that looks extremely futuristic was done by Gingy. I then built these pools around the sides and then these flower rows with the gravel and everything, and then the rest of the park, all of it, like all the trees, the bone meal, the ponds, the tennis court, the picnic area and everything, all of this was done by Whamsy and Rosie and SyncTech. So a lot of this park was built by people who are ops on this server. So for example, we've got the Crack Squid Lake, though I don't know what the hell that's about, Rosie. Okay, it's a little pond, I guess. You've got some pumpkins there. I asked Whamsy to put in a tennis court, so he did. We have over here a little picnic area, which is fantastic looking. I think over here, yeah, over here is the kids play area. So you've got your sand pit, you've got a slide, and I think that's going to be monkey bars or a swing set or something. Another little pond here that you can sit round and maybe feed the ducks if ducks existed in Minecraft. You've got a little story area. I like this. This is where kids can sit and have a story time. And you've got like Dragonborn, Fairy Queen, Rapunzel, Three Little Pigs, and Cinderella to read them, which will be really cute. And yeah, so that's the little park, and I actually really like what's happened with this park. It looks fantastic, and you've even got like dog bins for dog poop. It's just absolutely wonderful. And obviously the view of the city from here, it's starting to look like an actual city. So I'm doing really well with keeping on top of things. But as you can see, look, a lot of the stuff is still like visible, so I'm working on like hiding things off now to give you the illusion that everything is pristine like a normal city is, because you don't access everywhere in a real city, do you? You can't like get on a roof or behind certain buildings, so there'll be a lot that's hidden because I'm going to forbid flying in the city. And the reason I'm building a city, a lot of you are thinking, well, what's the point to it all? There is a point. It's going to be cities that will teleport you to different areas, to different mini games. Like this one will take you to like lots of stuff. As much as it is great to look at and have fun to mess around in, and like roleplay and stuff, there will be a function to it eventually. There are plans for a residential area where you can have like lots of houses. There'll be posh mansions, terrace houses, detached houses, all that sorts of stuff. There'll be corner shops, police stations, fire stations, swimming pools, leisure centres, all sorts of stuff that you get in a normal, average, everyday city. So yeah, there'll be all of that. So I can't wait for all of that to be built, but it's only me and a few of the ops that come on every now and then that do a little bit of building. So for what I've done so far, that's a lot of hours and a lot of building. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. Now, News. There's only a little bit of news to mention. Very soon I will be doing a new Let's Build series. I mentioned this in, I think, the last Meatball and Sausage news. Possibly not. I don't remember. But there is a because I did remember mentioning it and I didn't want to tell you what it was. I will actually inform you now. I've decided that I'm going to tell you exactly what it is I'll be doing for a Let's Build for those that want to watch. It's something I should have thought of a long time ago. Originally, I wanted to build something called a mega factory. So it's just going to be this giant ass factory that I would have built that looks absolutely awesome, to kind of like a spin-off from the science lab. However, since then I've changed my mind, went back to the drawing board and thought of something that I should have done a long time ago for a Let's Build. I am going to build 3 houses, or so to speak, but they're not going to be like houses as you would normally see like a normal house. They're going to be role-playing houses for me, Meatball and Cherry Pie. So for me, considering I'm a demon from the Nether, I'll have myself a really dark and scary lair that's kind of like unholy and built with a load of nether materials. My sister, for those who don't know, is Cherry Pie. Her skin is an angel, so she's holy. She's got like the opposite end, so I'm going to use this nether quartz. I'm going to use stuff like, I'm doing this in the, just so you know, I'm actually building it in the hat pack, so there'll be a lot more materials available to me. I'll be using blocks like moonstone, lapis, gold, glowstone, all that sorts of stuff to actually give it the more holy and righteous sort of look. And then I'm going to build one for Meatball. Now, Meatball's Minecraft skin is a steampunk Indian guy called Raj Tinkersprocket. Don't know why, that's just his sense of humour. Raj Tinkersprocket is obsessed with pigs. Literally obsessed with pigs. And considering Meatball likes building his houses out of dirt, we're going to have pigs and dirt incorporated into his place somehow. But it's going to be very technological. It's going to be something like a digital sort of fortress, but ran by sort of pigs and something like that. I'm going to try and do that as best as I can. So there'll be big builds. So there'll be like a nice, you'll have something like a holy palace, a dark lair, so to speak, and a digital fortress, and they're going to take me a while to do. I think I'll do the Holy Palace to start with because it sounds like it's going to be the most fun. Although my one's probably going to be the easiest to build because I know exactly what I want. But I have ideas for the Holy Palace. More ideas than I do for mine and Meatballs at the moment. Other than that, guys, I have absolutely nothing else to say. Hat Pack will be coming out as usual. Banjo-Kazooie will be coming out as usual. Other than that, that's it. So, yeah. If you want to get on this server, the IP will be in the description below. Also check the description for any other information you might want. Texture pack, you should all know what it is by now. It's Sphax, Pure BD Craft, Google Sphax, which is S-P-H-A-X. I'm sure you'll find it. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. I will catch you all next time for another Meatball and Sausage news, or any other video in general. Take care, and goodbye!